Woo-wee. It is cold today. It's about 33 degrees on this beautiful Friday with these great blue skies. And thank all great and good things above. Guess what? We have finally got cement. Can you believe it? We have got all your wood delivered. You can see it all stacked up out here. Got your trusses, your I-beams, you've got your headers. These are big, massive, really expensive, quite frankly, heavy beams. I'm gonna see if I can get through this nonsense. Oh, made it. Look at that. So you can see how muddy it is over here. But we got a clear day and we have got cement. Fellows are working next door framing, so I apologize for that. So this is one of my, let me see if I can get down here so you can see it. This is one of my favorite methodologies that home builders use. This is going to adhere your, what we call your stick framing or your 2x4s and your 2x6s. There will be 2x4s that are going vertically off this. And there's lateral plates and boards that have holes drilled that go down over this, and a nut screws down with a plate. That is designed to hold the house down and adhere it. And you can see it all over here. That's all thread that's basically in your cement, and it's designed to keep the house down in strong winds or, you know, God forbid, a tornado. Now, what I'm looking for is, if you can see, here's my hand, okay? I'm looking in the cement and I'm trying to see if there's any spider cracks, fissures. Normally when you've got something a penny or a nickel will fit into, then that is what we were concerned about. But as you can tell, this cement is, I mean, it's virtually flawless. It looks beautiful. They really did a good pour. And quite frankly, you know, 10 or even 20 years ago, the cement technology was much less efficient than what it is today. And they've got usually two mixes. They've got what they call a winter mix and a summer mix. And it's just a chemical composition that dries better in that weather. And so right now, everything looks really well done. It's poured really clean. I'm not seeing anything but smooth and clean edges. That's good. And so here's your cables. Can you see these cables sticking out? So these guys are gonna have, I think it's 20 or 30,000 PSI or pounds of force per square inch. When they tighten these cables down, they'll squeeze in this way, and then on the other end that way, and on the other side that way, and it's compressing it from all four sides. What that's going to result in is, if your foundation was to ever shift because of soil shifting, then instead of breaking, it just kind of floats like a raft on the water. I also want to point out a couple of things to you. These sunken areas are typically where you're going to have like a shower that maybe is a step down shower. You've got drain lines and you've got ventilation pipes for sewer. This depression right here, this is going to be the third car garage slot on your tandem garage. And then this is the two primaries. So that's your main garage entrance, and then your driveway will go off that way. You've got your front porch over here and another porch over here. That's where that side door will go when they'll pour it. Now remember, this is the foundational concrete. They also have flat work they'll pour, which are like sidewalks and things like that. Back here's your back porch. And I'm wandering around your cement. The only thing is, see, like this little stuff, see, that just comes right off. Everything else, man, this thing, there's really no cracks at all in here. So that's just a huge blessing. Whenever we have a clean pour, that's just the best way. I mean, we had to wait a long time for this foundation. So this is just a blessing to have this. And this is your back porch. See the depression? They drop it down like that, so if water was to ever flow up, it can't get into the house very easily. All right, so I hope you guys could hear me okay over the saws and the nailers running, but man, this is an awesome sight for sore eyes. I am so excited. We finally got the foundation poured and we've got the lumber dropped. If you were to watch those guys over there, they can frame a house your size probably in 5 to 7 days working. I mean, y'all are building a big house. This Toll Brothers house, they brought in some really good quality lumber. I'm not going to bore you with the different grades of lumber, but it looks like they're starting off their game. They brought their A game. The hazards of working new construction. All right, I am stoked. This is probably going to go up pretty quickly, just as soon as they've got their framers to come out, whenever they're scheduled. I would imagine we're going to see them starting to put up wood or lumber within this week. By next Friday, we're going to be well underway to framing, hopefully. That's my hope, but it just depends on when their subcontractors have an opening to come out and get started. All right, guys, I hope you're doing well. This was a great day. I am so excited for you. All right, we'll talk to you next week.